The U.S. Department of Education has officially excluded nursing in its recently revamped definition of professional degree programs. These changes came from the Big Beautiful Bill Act. Why? Because the reclassification directly impacts how graduate nursing students access federal loans and loan forgiveness programs. So in other words, they can't get no more than $100K to help them in their pursuit of education. It seems like this country is bent on making people literally work like slaves, work their asses off. In the meantime, nepotism is far worse than ever. These people don't have to do anything but be related to someone or close friends to someone. Check this out.
Nurses revolt. Coast to coast, nurses are expressing outrage after they are no longer being considered a profession.
On my degree, it says registered professional nurse.
Emily Spenlove is an ICU nurse. How has this left you feeling?
Especially since our country has experienced something recently, such as the pandemic, and being labeled in the media as like healthcare heroes. And then going from that to less than a decade later being labeled as not even a professional, I would describe it as a slap in the face.
It all has to do with how the One Big Beautiful Bill changes the nation's student loan system. By not being recognized as professionals, nurses are limited on how much they can borrow to pursue their graduate degree. The cap, $100,000. The concern is that this could lead to an even greater nursing shortage.
Nursing is one of them careers that pull you up out of poverty. Gives us a great opportunity to provide for our families and for our life. Most homeowners I know, nurses. A lot of heads of households, nurses. A lot of minority women, nurses. So declassifying us as a professional practice, you thereby limit our access to funding. So you limit a lot of women and minorities women access to further climb the socioeconomic ladder.
As a nurse who worked during COVID, you're heroes. Thank you for all the hard work you did for taking care of our grandparents and keeping them alive and putting yourself at risk and not being able to see your family. And now we're not professionals.
That's one of many things I cannot stand about this country. They, come at you like you're uninspired, you don't know your hair from your feet, you're lazy, you're mentally inferior, intellectually slow, and then when you go out there and you do the necessary things to take care of you and your household, they put obstacles in the way. With these professions, you have to constantly recertify, you have to take training courses, you have to, keep abreast as to new things in medicine and technology, and then they come and do this to you, pull the rug from under you. You think that if the majority of nurses were white and male, you think they would do this? They damn sure wouldn't do it to doctors, because the majority of doctors in the U.S. are white. So keep saying, oh, you're playing the race card. No, races created the race card.